afternoon. Rachel.
Yeah, if you live on the north side of Colorado Springs, you can turn your sprinkler system off because Mother Nature is giving you a hand this afternoon. Taking a look at the heavy rain that is continuing to slide through the area, you'll notice that it has, for the most part, moved off of the Waldo Canyon burn scar, so 2 thumbs up there. No warnings or advisories to tell you about, but if you are heading northward into northern Colorado Springs, think Briargate, Interquest Parkway up toward Northgate. That is where you are going to encounter some of the heaviest rain, so give yourself a little extra time. You're going to want to slow things down once you head up toward Monument because of the heavy rain, which will reduce visibilities and cause wet roads as well. In Canyon City, we are tracking a little bit of rain, but by far the strongest storm that we have out there right now is a little bit farther toward the west, right over Highway 50. You can see that area of pink. That's where we may end up with dime, even up to nickel-size hail, so we will keep a close eye on these storms as they continue to drift off toward the southeast. We are getting a bit of rain over the Hayden Pass burn scar right now. Again, no warnings or advisories yet. If that changes, I will let you know right here on KRDO News Channel 13. We're tracking a cluster of storms over the southern mountains and also near the southern Colorado state line. We will track all of these storms well into tonight because these storms are going to stick with us for quite some time. Skycast shows that through 8 o'clock we'll still have some pretty heavy rain from Denver southward toward Colorado Springs and into Woodland Park. We'll also have a few scattered storms still sticking around the southern mountains as well as the western slope and the central mountains. We'll keep scattered showers off and on throughout early tomorrow morning, so as you're leaving tomorrow morning, you may have to turn on the windshield wipers. Not a bad idea to give yourself a little extra time as well. May have some drizzle along I-25. Heaviest rain, though, will stay across the high country through early tomorrow. We'll get a few showers to move overhead during the first part of the day, so think mid to late morning before most of those showers will push out across the plains by about lunchtime. Taking you into tomorrow afternoon, the strongest storms are going to push eastward into Kansas and Nebraska. We'll still have a few scattered cells to deal with across the high country. A few of those may slide over the interstate during the late afternoon and evening. So kind of a gray, gloomy day where we'll have off and on storms pretty much all day long. Temperatures tonight will be dropping into the 40s and 50s, 30s and 40s up across the high country. High temperatures tomorrow, 70s and 80s, so a little warmer than it was out there today, but not by much. Still well below where we should be this time of year. If you're concerned about the fact that it has been so cool lately or wondering if summer's ever going to return, here's your answer. We get back into the 80s just in time for the second half of the weekend and into early next week. Mid 80s are expected Wednesday into Thursday. Will dry out noticeably by the middle of next week. We just have to get through the next couple of days, which may end up being pretty stormy. One change I did make to the forecast was to kick up the chance for storms on Saturday. Looks like we could still have a bit of rain to contend with during the afternoon, so factor that into your weekend plans. Pueblo 82 degrees tomorrow, 85 on Saturday, 87 on Sunday. 90s are expected to return by next Wednesday and Thursday, so I guess enjoy the cooler temperatures while they last. In Canyon City, 79 degrees tomorrow, but 80s are back this weekend. We'll drop the chance for storms as we head into your Sunday, Monday, and then we'll eliminate the chance for storms completely out of the forecast Tuesday, Wednesday, and again on Thursday. In Teller County, 64 will be your high temperature tomorrow. We'll stay in the 60s through your Saturday with temperatures in the low 70s Sunday into Monday. We'll keep the low 70s in place through Tuesday, warm it back into the mid 70s though Wednesday, Thursday. Next week really looking to be much quieter than it has been out there this weekend. Will stay as we head into the weekend. But of course, with these storms rolling through, you can check in on those storms here on KRDO News Channel 13. You can also track them on your smartphone with our Storm Tracker 13 weather app, something that is definitely useful if you have anywhere to be, not only this evening, but into the weekend
I
as
imagine
well.
A lot of people use it right this moment trying to figure out how soon it's going to hit their areas.
It's a great tool to have. You know, a lot of folks who especially live in those burn scar areas, there's actually a feature on the app where you can set it up so that your phone will alert you if there is a flash flood warning or a severe thunderstorm warning in your particular area. If it's out far away, you won't be over notified.